Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Well, DeJounte Murray's overcome a lot. Fell to the 29th pick in 2016 over concerns about his tough past. Then an ACL tear cost him his third season. Last year, in All-Star, he said, quote, "There's nothing like being respected, working hard, and being willing to learn. I'm from Seattle. We're built for this." Brian?
Great story, Allie. Thank you. The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Grant, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. Filling out the wings, it'll be Suggs and Wagner. And it's Anthony in at the point. And for Atlanta, the tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Okongwu out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Smitty, this Hawks team, they'll take what you give them on offense.
They are comfortable working in the mid-range. BA, they can attack at all three levels, no agenda, and are flexible with their looks.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Hunter on the wing. A minute 9 left to play in the first quarter.
New players entering the league sometimes don't challenge you from mid-range, but Hunter is excellent from there.
I mean, did you see the strength and force? I mean, that's what puts Banchero ahead.
And it's Atlanta's ball. 4-point game. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
To the middle. Here's Hunter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
A tough guy who doesn't mind mixing it up. Hunter can do a lot of damage in the paint.
Here's Banchero. Banked it in off the glass. Banchero's got his second basket of the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Young, the pass to Collins. To the paint. Here's Murray. Rebounded by Suggs.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Oh, there's the alley. In transition. Here's Murray. No good from 11 feet. Pass to Banchero. 2 on the clock. And it's good on the layup. Banchero's gotten his third basket of the night.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
And that does it for the first quarter. Magic out in front, up 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Here we go, fans.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
We've got Aaron Holiday. Johnson is out there with John Collins. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic, and it's Young in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Young. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Isaac. Harris down low. Johnson on him. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Shooting for Orlando.
That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, Great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Now here's Isaac, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. Bogdanovich against Isaac.
Jonathan Isaac.
And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah, you know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Okiki's checked in for Orlando. Hampton comes in for Ross.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Here's Holiday, following the bucket by the Magic. And the upcoming schedule for the Atlanta Hawks. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls. Then on Friday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town.
And for that game against the Pacers, this is one that they expect to win. But those games can be tricky. Remember, there are no free wins in this league.
Atlanta making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Griffin comes in for Johnson. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Bogdanovich. Out to Anthony. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Controls the rebound and the putback.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
The Hawks trailing. To the inside, Okongwu. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. The Magic have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
His first, team's fourth.
The free throw drops from Murray.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
Shooting for Orlando, Paolo Banchero.
And he makes the first. The Magic making a switch here. Hits both from the stripe. 11 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Young. It's deflected.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on. Improving his ability to knock away shots.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
And so it's the Orlando Magic leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. Check it. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Filling out the wings, it'll be Suggs and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. And it's Anthony in at the 1.
Something that sets John Collins apart is his mental toughness, and you see it on the defensive end. When he locks in, he's a different player.
Murray, no good. Orlando leading. Pass to Banchero. Here's Carter. Got it. Carter's got 6. Collins' focus also keeps his stat line sharp, Smitty.
B.A., he usually carries a high shooting percentage. He doesn't get lost in the moment, and they know they can count on him.
In transition, the Magic on the run. Here's Banchero, shoots over Okongwu, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, some aggressive play from Banchero, putting the defender into a bad spot with that pump fake.
Atlanta making some changes here. Johnson, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Hunter, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Murray. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. Ross comes in for Wagner. Harris is checked in for Suggs. And Hampton is subbed in for Anthony. That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Ooh, poked away. Here's Hampton. And he makes it.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Orlando foul. Terrence Ross. His first. Team second.
The free throw drops for Johnson.
You know, not only does Keldon Johnson bring your team scoring, he also is a great rebounder.
Here's Hampton. The rebound by the Hawks. Left side Johnson. No good. And so it's the Orlando Magic earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The perimeter pair is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Okongwu out there with Johnson. And it's Murray in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And the Hawks shooting around 35% from the field so far. Lets the 3 fly. Unable to get that one. The Magic go the other way with it. Pass to Suggs. Murray brings the double. Three-pointer, Anthony sinks the tray.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Young. The rebound by Bamba. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot. And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Magic.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And for the year, this will be the 3rd win in 4 games against this team. They really brought it tonight.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Paolo Banchero.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Bamba in the high post. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's a Kiki, covered by Johnson. Oh, Kiki can't hit. And here's Hunter from the arc. Rebound by the Magic. Here's a Kiki. The three from Suggs. Off target with the shot. So the Magic win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.